Alright, what's up YouTube? In this video, I'm going to review the Arcade 1UP cabinet, show some of the minor adjustments I did to it, and that's it. Cue that music.
Yeah, I confess, Father, I confess.
Alright, so I'm going to go around back and turn it on. Based on the kit you buy, you get like this extension piece so that when you go to turn it on, it's, you know, easy access. So this is one of the ROMs that I just downloaded. It's a better ROM, but I actually don't like it that much. For starters, I have to use the Switch controller because I don't know, I tried to map the buttons, it wasn't working. And okay, so what I do like about this one, it's not a ROM review or anything, but I'm just going to show you like another one and why there's a difference. This one has like PlayStation, PSP, don't even know what PC Engine is, has all these things. It's kind of overkill, has way too many things. Like, what is Lutro? Who wants to play Game & Watch? It's crazy. The main reason why I went with this one is because it had Dreamcast, and then I selected it and it has one game, Crazy Taxi. So I was expecting Soul Calibur, Power Stone 2, all those games. But what's cool about this one, I don't know if I can get to it. This one, unlike the other one that I used, this one does have full Wi-Fi and all that stuff, so you can update it, you can send ROMs to it. So I might go back to this one once I figure some things out, but for now I like the other one better. But as far as customizations, as you can see, I added the 2 buttons. Everything I got or learned, it was from ETA Prime's, I think it's ETA Prime's video. I'll link his channel or his video. He drilled 2 holes up top. I wasn't that confident to do that, so I was trying to avoid it as long as I could. Like, I had the button hanging out here or whatever, and I was watching another YouTuber's video, and he drilled the holes down here, and he had, his buttons didn't light up, but I think he had light up bottom buttons. And it made sense because this is usually where you enter the coins. And as I remember in the arcade, the coins thing, it did light up. So I was like, oh shit, that's perfect. And then if you screw this part up, it's not a huge problem. You can just go get a panel from Home Depot, redo it over, no big deal. I'm going to switch ROMs. Let's see, this should take like, actually I'll pause it, I'll come back. Alright, so we're going to start up this again. Yeah, and like I said, I just keep my images on little SD cards, which is pretty cool. So you can change like everything about it in a good 2 minutes or so just by swapping out the SD card. And I believe that they save your progress, which is even cooler. That was one of the things about some emulators, like on the phones, I have to remap my buttons every time and stuff like that. This one, I believe, saves your progress. This one also takes a little longer to start up, and it has a super annoying music, but to me it gets the job done. All right. So while I wait for this to start up, one of the things I did do is the sound, because I did hear that it only has 1 speaker. So it only has mono, but underneath in the cabinet there's a left and a right, so you do have stereo sound added. I do have this speaker running anyway. I might disable it because it gets kind of loud, believe it or not. That speaker is really loud. Let me lower it. I have a subwoofer that has a whole bunch of cat scratches on it. I sit on the subwoofer for now. I ordered a riser. They're no longer sold out at Walmart. People are trying to sell them for like $300 on eBay, which is insane. So I sit on the sub. I added the sub. All you need is a splitter. There's a wire Where is it? That's not gonna reach. But anyway, you get a subwoofer wire and convert it to speaker wire. That way you're able to just wire in a subwoofer. It makes a huge difference when you're playing arcade games, for instance like Mortal Kombat and all those games. Those uppercuts, like it's crazy, like you feel it. You won't be able to hear it over the video, but trust me, like Mortal Kombat, Killer Instincts, anything, subwoofer, I mean anyone who knows what subwoofers are for, like, you know, that's a huge difference to the game. So let's go to our Ultimate Mortal Kombat. But yeah, I mean, to me it's decent. It's great for $250. Crazy. I can't believe people out here complaining. I do got to get the cover because the corner's coming off a little bit already, which is no big deal. Like I said, I'm not, you know. Yeah, so I have 16 credits, so it does save my status. But if you want to enter more quarters, you know. Scorpion's my guy. What was I gonna say? Yeah, people, you know, they're like, oh, it's cheap, like it's IKEA, and I'm just like, bro, it's $250, $300. Like, that's like when you go to Walmart, you know, you buy like the $10 lamp, and it's, you know, it's a cheap lamp. It's not brushed aluminum. It's not, you know, nickel. You know what I mean? So like, not to mention, you can try it out. Well, not, you know, maybe not the Street Fighter one, but they have them in the store to try out. So yeah, I don't understand how people are like, oh, you know, I got it home, it was too small. It's like, bro, like, did you really think? Like, hold on, let me just bust her ass real quick. Oh, speaking of which, I knew I was forgetting something. I don't know this finishing move. So the one thing I do not like, have you pause this shit? Yeah. The one thing I don't like is the sticks. Not these, they spin. Show you, which is, I mean, it's kind of fine. Alright, well now it's making me. So these spin. Which is, you know, it's going to spin. The problem is the sticks spin. So you got the stick spinning one way, you got this spinning. It just feels like it's always loose. Even when you tighten it up, it feels like it's loose. And that kind of drives me crazy. Like, I'll be in the middle of a game and I'll like tighten it. Even it's already tight, but it's like, so. But like I said, it's $300. I know you can get a different stick, and maybe I will do that if I care that much. I'll get a stick that doesn't spin within the spin. Other than that, let me see, what do we have? My monitor is having a little bit of issues. It really doesn't bother me, but if they're gonna replace it for free, as long as they don't see that I've customized it in this video, then I'll let them do that. If they don't, I don't really care. It's just in this corner. None of the games play in that corner anyway, so it's not really a big problem. These buttons are okay. A lot of people say the buttons that it come with are pretty cheap. I actually like the buttons it came with a little bit better. These, I mean, they work, but the other buttons that it came with are very like clicky, like arcade clicky. But I mean, these are fine. I think the whole button set was like $40. You get like 20 buttons, 2 controllers. Artwork is phenomenal on it. What else? Super light. I mean, I can lift it. I don't have things wired or sealed back there because I'm not done. I'm gonna find a cheaper subwoofer. This subwoofer is like $200, so it's not worth, you know, using a $200 subwoofer for this. But I just happen to have a extra subwoofer running Dolby Atmos surround, so you have I think it's 7.2 surround. So yeah, I just use my extra subwoofer for the arcade. But yeah, I just got to get a cheap subwoofer. Probably get off Facebook or Let Go or something like that. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. Overall, what I take away from it is the quality. You're paying for what, you know. I know I got it on sale for $250, but even for $300, to me it was a no-brainer. The riser is about $30 or $40. I don't really need a riser, but I don't know, I might not even keep it. I'll put it on there and see how I like it, because I actually prefer to sit down and play the arcade games. I don't know, I'll see how I like it. But yeah, build quality is it's pretty good. Like, you know, it's cheap, but it's not like it's not gonna just break unless you have like kids that are playing on it all day and stuff like that, then of course. But this isn't really, it's more of a collector's thing, so I wouldn't, you know, I'm not gonna host a tournament off of it. So I don't know what people are really expecting for $300, to be honest. But build quality is great, sounds great. I'm actually really surprised with the monitor, but now that I think about it, none of these games are you know, 1080p or anything like that, so it makes sense not to put any crazy, I mean, I don't know, the monitor could be 1080, I know it's not, but you don't notice, you know, there's no excessive like pixelation or anything like that. Yeah, I don't know, it's a good deal, especially if you mod it out. I'll have a video showing you how to do it. I'll have a video showing you how to do it. It's really easy. I could have included it in the same video, but I always ramble, so I didn't want to make a 20-minute video. That way you can just watch the quick little review on this, and then if you want to know how to do it, if you want to know how to actually do it, you'll go to ETA Prime's video. He shows you how to do it. He's going to explain it better than me. If you want to know how to put games on it, I'll upload a video. I think it was like less than 10 minutes, and the video could have been 5 minutes, but you know, I always talk extra, so it's 12 o'clock. My lights shut off automatically. Let's turn those back on. Okay. All right. Other than that, I'm out. Like, subscribe. I'll be posting more videos. I know they have a Mortal Kombat one coming out. I'm thinking about getting it. It doesn't really make sense. I have Mortal Kombat in it, but if I like it, I'll get it. But yeah, if you guys have any questions on how to do it and stuff like that, just drop me a comment. I usually respond. It goes right to my phone, so we should be all set. Love inserting quarters. Like, that's the coolest thing. Feels like you're like just cheating the system. Oh, I think I maxed out. Never knew you can max out, you know. As a kid, I only put quarters in when I needed to. But alright, I'm out.